Ladies and gentlemen, as an American, it is your right to believe in fairy tales and unicorns, but as your planetary defense commander, I'm going to do the best I can to give you the best information possible. And in the election that happened, it looks like Joe Biden won by 6 million votes, but the election is still being contested by President Donald Trump. And so far, he is 31-1 in his legal challenges. And it looks like he's going to drag this thing out to the very bitter end. And so let us look at the important dates we have left. Now, I want to say, one of the main reasons this year has been so disruptive and technically sucky, no fun, is that you've had Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto in Capricorn. And so Jupiter and Saturn will enter Sagittarius around the 16th and 19th of December. And so the last degrees of a sign are always the most difficult and kind of stressful and sketchy and edgy. And so I think shit is going to be cray-cray up until December 16th when Saturn finally leaves Capricorn and enters Aquarius. And then on my birthday, the 19th, Jupiter leaves Capricorn and enters Aquarius. And then on the 21st, there will be the grand conjunction that we've been talking about for a couple of years now. So we're going to see one of the biggest energetic shifts that in modern history we've ever known, especially in our lifetime. I can promise you that. And so it's my belief that Donald Trump was the ultimate Capricorn president and that Generation X will be the mood for Aquarius, this represents the future Aquarius, and Capricorn represents status quo in the old system. And so now I'm not being like, yay, Biden. I'm being like, yay, Generation X, who's waited around for any sketch or scrap of power for 60 years. Hopefully this is finally our age. Because, I'm not really big into either baby boomer, bro. And so let's look at the dates leading up to those dates. Friday, November 20th has passed, and Georgia certified the election results, although Trump accused them of stealing it through Dominion. All the ballots were hand counted and certified and verified. So Georgia has certified those results. November 23rd, Michigan and Pennsylvania will certify their totals for their electoral votes. It said there is no reason to expect a delay. And yesterday, Trump met with leaders from Michigan. And coming out of Washington after Trump meeting, Michigan GOP lawmakers say they're not aware of any info that would change Biden's victory in the state. November 24th, Minnesota, Nevada, and North Carolina are supposed to certify their election results. Ultimately, the governor will need to confirm the outcome. And the Trump campaign has filed a lawsuit. It's also the certification deadline for Minnesota and North Carolina, neither of which is expected to be contentious. Mr. Biden won Minnesota and Trump won North Carolina. 28th, Ohio will certify its results, which Mr. Trump won. No challenges are expected. And November 30th, Arizona, Iowa, and Nebraska. Arizona has to certify its results, as do Iowa and Nebraska. Mr. Biden won Arizona. Mr. Trump won Iowa. And in Nebraska, Mr. Trump won statewide, but Biden won one electoral vote in the state's 2nd congressional district. The Arizona Republican Party asked a court to postpone certification in Maricopa County, which includes Phoenix, but a judge rejected the request on Thursday. Given this, counties are expected to certify on time, and Katie Hobbs, the Secretary of State and a Democrat, is expected to sign off on the final statewide certification. No disputes are expected in Iowa or Nebraska that could delay the certification. Wisconsin, this is the deadline for Wisconsin, which Mr. Biden won, to certify the results. Wisconsin has already completed county-level certification, but the Trump campaign is seeking a partial recount, which, if it proceeds, should be complete by the deadline and is not expected to alter results significantly. Once the recount is completed, the Wisconsin Elections Commission will meet to certify the results statewide. And so, Trump would need 2 or 3 states to actually overturn their election results, which it doesn't look like it's going to happen in any of the states. Just letting you know. Tuesday, December 8th, this is a key date in the democratic process. If states resolve all disputes and certify the results by December 8th, the results should be insulated from further legal challenges. Ensuring the states won by Mr. Biden will send Biden delegates to the Electoral College. The certification processes leading up to this date vary from state to state, but the final step is the same everywhere under federal law. The governor of each state must compile the certified results and send them to Congress, along with the name of the state's electoral delegates. Monday, December 14th. Electors will meet on December 14th in their respective states and cast their votes. This vote is constitutionally what determines the next president. And so if I had to guess, which I'm going to, I would guess that President Trump will, try and protest the election up until the very last day, which would be like the 14th. And so, I'm pretty sure Biden is going to win. It does not appear there's any clear path for Trump to win. And so, like I said, I think it's going to be both sides completely fighting at each other's throats up until the 14th. And then when, he's certified and he gets all the electoral votes on the 14th, that is when you'll have your 2 or 3 day period at the very end of the Capricorn cycle, to where the people who always believed that Trump would win for the last 4 or 5 years will then be heartbroken and dismayed. And so, no matter what, our Thanksgiving is going to be super sketchy, especially with the virus. And then this will really put a damper on all the moods before Christmas. But after that, hopefully we can begin to move forward and begin to heal. So as of right now, Mr. Biden has 306 electoral votes to Trump's 232. Historically, rogue electors have been few and far between and have never altered the outcome. January 6th, Congress is ultimately responsible for counting and certifying the votes cast by the Electoral College. It's scheduled to do so. And then on the 20th, Mr. Biden will be sworn in as the 46th president of the United States. And so, I'm just putting this out there to get everyone emotionally prepared for what is going to happen, bar a 1% chance of unicorns and conservative fairy tales. And hopefully, sometime in December, I can stop talking about politics for at least another 4 years. Hopefully, asterisk, because I do not like politics, but everyone has been forced to one side or the other. And as I told people before, when in March, Mr. Trump said we have 15 cases, actually it's February, of the coronavirus, and that's going to drop to 0 soon, I made a post on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook and said, if he's correct, I will vote for him in November, and if he's not correct, I'll vote for Biden, or whoever the elector was. And so I voted for Biden. And yeah, I'm sick of Trump, dude. The dude just runs his mouth, and I don't know, I don't like him. And that's just how I feel. We're allowed to have our own feelings, and we're allowed to vote. So hopefully we at Astro Fight Club can begin to heal sometime in the future. But, there's a lot of talk about a civil war, and I ask everybody to stand down. You can't win a civil war. In the modern age, I don't think. You would just cause a period of massive lawlessness and supply chain breakdown. And we do not want that. That is Asteroid Fight Club's job, to prevent shit like that from happening. And so, God bless everyone. Stay cool. And I will talk to y'all soon. Peace out.